Hello! The plan was for this video to demonstrate how to get the Playground app running on an iOS device. But the usual workflow you see here, which also worked with the simple app, doesn't work here. I'll still show you this process and what happens next. It's best just to watch the video. I'm presently opening the Flutter Xcode project to include the Rust Xcode project as a sub-project within it. I'm doing it per drag and drop. Next, I adjust the build phases of the runner project because I intend to use the Rust library as a static library after building. And I select my iOS device as the target. Here I generate the Dart code using the Flutter Rust Bridge code generator. Amongst others, the file bridgegenerated.h is created. I need to import it into this header file. And to enforce the bundling of the library, I create a dummy function and call it. So far, so good. I'll check once again to ensure that my iPhone device is selected as the target in Flutter. I've connected my device to my MacBook using a cable. Flutter Run now should build the application and start it on the device. Boom! An error halts the process. But what happened? The error message states, the version of the operating system on the device is incompatible with the installed version of Xcode, which is Xcode 14 in this case. I remember, since the last build, I updated the OS on my iPhone. To fix the problem, I'll update the macOS to version 14 Sonoma and Xcode to version 15. Do you think this will solve the problem? To be certain, I attempt to build the library using the cargo build command in VS Code. Boom again. This time, the cross-compilation is halted. RocksDB cannot be compiled. It has something to do with a value which was introduced in iOS 12. After some research, I can show you what's going on. I found a resolved issue that user Mighty840 fixed. Hero. And it's related to IOTA. Now we need to check at which version this fix is included in RocksDB. It's 0.21.0. And which version have we included? It's version 0.21, which is not sufficient. Perhaps we can explore a newer version of wallet.rs. Unfortunately, that's not possible. However, we have an alternative. IOTA SDK, the new star on the library sky. It serves as a replacement for IOTA.rs and wallet.rs, both of which have now been deprecated. And as you may have already guessed, IOTA SDK utilizes RocksDB 0.21.0, the version we need. As to-dos, we need to replace IOTA Wallet with IOTA SDK and adjust our Rust API to utilize the classes from the new library. However, I'll address this in a new video as I anticipate encountering other challenges. But first, here's a summary. Watch the video featuring IOTA SDK, where you'll see how the Playground app can be installed on an iPhone.